Manchester United fans, let's be honest. Our midfield has been a problem for years. There have been gaps everywhere, a lack of control, and too much reliance on short term fixes. Casemiro is a great player, but he's leaving at the end of the 25-26 season. Bruno still needs freedom to attack, and while academy talent like Mainoo is technically ready for first team football and also very good at it, he lacks the athleticism Amorim demands for constant pressing and box-to-box coverage. Enter Ayyoub Bouaddi. He's 17, playing for Lille and already showing the technical maturity and tactical intelligence of a player far beyond his age. Comparisons are being made to Verratti, Bruno Guimarães and Pogba. Today we're breaking down who he is, why United should be all over him for 2026, and how he could finally solve our midfield headaches. Bouaddi came through Lille's academy, joining at 13 from local club AFC Krell. He made his European debut at 16 years and 3 days, becoming the youngest player ever in a UEFA club competition. Weeks later, he got his Ligue 1 debut. By August 2025, he's a first-team regular, having played 905 minutes in Ligue 1 and 405 minutes in the Champions League. At all, just 17. He is 185 centimeters tall and right-footed. His primary position is centre midfielder, but he can also operate as a defensive midfielder. Bouaddi has already represented France at under-21 level, becoming the third youngest ever after Camavinga and Niang. His strengths are composure under pressure. Bouaddi is elite in tight spaces. He can receive the ball with 2 or 3 markers pressing, hold it and pick the perfect pass. He is press resistant like Verratti, and that is a quality United haven't seen consistently since the early Pogba days. His passing range and vision, around 90% pass completion, not just safe passes. He switches play, breaks lines and advances the ball intelligently. A deep-lying playmaker who dictates tempo. And his tactical awareness and positioning. Off the ball, he intercepts passes, cuts lanes and maintains defensive shape. On the ball, he is always an outlet, smart, composed and rarely caught out. His ball carrying, he can glide forward, carrying the ball into the final third. Pogba and Vieira vibes, but crucially, he knows when to release it, keeping possession safe while still progressing play. And his defensive contribution. He averages 2.6 tackles per game. He has sharp anticipation and wins 1v1s, covers ground and contributes in pressing phases. And his versatility. He can play in the centre midfield, the number 6 and the number 10 roles, and even centre back in emergencies. He's a modern midfielder who can create, destroy and dictate tempo all in one. His weaknesses are his physical maturity. He's tall but still lean. He can be outmuscled by senior pros. And he struggles in aerial duels, less than 1 win per game. Not critical for his style but needs improvement. He also has limited offensive output. He's only had 1 assist in Ligue 1 and 1 in the Champions League this season. He prefers possession over risky final third passes. And his consistency. He has occasional lapses which are natural at 17, overcommitting in tackles or losing focus in high intensity moments. If you want one name, it is Verratti. He is press resistant, dictates tempo and controls games without flashy stats. Bouaddi also reminds you of Bruno Guimarães for defensive intelligence and technical skills, and of Pogba or Vieira for ball carrying and progressive play. United's midfield in August 2025 consists of Bruno Fernandes, Mainoo, with Casemiro set to leave at the end of 2025-2026. Mainoo is already technically ready and can press, pass, dribble and read the game like a pro, but he's not quite athletic. High stamina engine is what Amorim wants for constant pressing and box-to-box coverage. Bouaddi solves this problem. He provides the athleticism, stamina and press resistance to replace Casemiro's role. He can anchor the midfield, recover possession and dictate tempo while freeing Bruno to push further forward, maximizing his attacking output. He fits Amorim's system perfectly because he's versatile, intelligent and capable of rotating between DM and CM seamlessly. Together, Bouaddi and Mainoo could form a midfield duo that is both technically brilliant and physically dynamic. This pairing would give United the control, balance and energy they've lacked since Casemiro's arrival. Lille are not under pressure to sell yet, but summer 2026 is the perfect window. The estimated fee would be between 50 and 60 million pounds. For a player who could anchor United's midfield for a decade, that is a bargain. Competing clubs like Madrid, PSG and Manchester City will be circling. United needs to act decisively to avoid losing him to rivals. Ayyoub Bouaddi is one of Europe's most exciting young midfielders. He's press resistant like Verratti, intelligent like Guimarães and elegant like Pogba. He's still raw but shows maturity for far beyond his years. Bringing him alongside Mainoo could finally build a midfield that dominates the Premier League, not just patches over holes. Delay and we risk another what-if moment. Summer 2026 could be the start of a new midfield era.